Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to take you guys to multiple locations in Tennessee, Illinois, Arizona. You guys are going to see some mysterious objects in the daytime sky. Some light objects and one dark colored object. Really cool video footage you'll definitely want to stick around for. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Alicia out of Columbus, Mississippi. They spotted this huge orange cloud up in the daytime sky that just simply looked out of place, and there were other people observing and photographing that jumbo bright orange cloud in the daytime sky above Mississippi. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. All quiet in the last 24 hours. Looking at the Schumann resonance, all quiet in the last 4 days. Power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us. Everything in the lower 48 is in pretty decent shape, and there's still nearly 11,000 customers without electricity on the island of Maui following the historic wildfires that they were dealing with over the last 72 hours. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. All in all, pretty quiet today at the supervolcano. And here's a look at hurricane, soon to become Typhoon Dora, as it crosses the anti-meridian. Right now, it's a Category 3 major hurricane. The farther it moves west, it will become a typhoon, probably in the next 24 hours. Right now, it's nearly 1,000 miles away from the islands of Hawaii, and it was this storm right here that was fanning the flames of the wildfires on the island of Maui. And you can see over here at zoom.earth, this is an image from just a few hours ago, and you can see the wildfire smoke has dissipated, and from what I understand, they've got the wildfires for the most part under control at the present time. I want to take you guys now to the daytime skies of planet Earth. We're going to start off in North Bethpage, Tennessee. Video footage submitted by Jonathan Rogers from February 10th of 2023. It's still relevant because he captured something in the daytime sky that's very mysterious. Don't know what this thing is, and a lot of people have been seeing this thing in the daytime sky. Looks like a large cylinder, and if I had to take a guess, I'd say that's somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 feet long. Have no idea how wide it is, at least 3 feet wide. Cruising through the sky, making no sound, has no blinking lights, and it appears to have, obviously, its own propulsion system as it's moving pretty quickly. That is the original video at original speed. All I did was zoom in. Another video from Jonathan Rogers. This one here is from September 9th of 2022 out of Gallatin, Tennessee. Notice the white object right here. That's what he saw first, and then he zoomed in briefly on this airplane over here. The airplane over here on the left is identifiable. This thing right here you're about to see is not identifiable, and you're also going to see this thing right here vanish into thin air. It just totally disappears. Watch, he's going to pan left here briefly onto the airplane that's flying from right to left across the screen. That's an airplane. As he pans back to the right, 3 seconds later, that white object is completely gone. It's nowhere to be found, and you would have thought that it would have still been there. And that's what Jonathan said. He moved the camera away and it disappeared. So I zoom in on the white object to get a better look at it. I'm looking for anything familiar. Wings, tail fin, propellers, maybe a blinking light. It had none of those. So it wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, and it definitely wasn't an airplane because it was hovering in the same location. So there's a close-up view of that bright white object in the daytime sky. He pans left over to the airplane. He pans back right, and it's gone. How did it disappear that quickly? The clouds were very high in this location, and this thing was well below the clouds, probably at somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 feet off the ground. He pans away for less than 3 seconds, and it disappears into thin air, nowhere to be found. Incredible video out of Tennessee. Going from Tennessee to Carthage, Illinois, video footage submitted by Becky from July 4th of 2023 at 6:28 p.m. when she too noticed something unusual in the daytime sky, a white object, and when we zoom in, it's going to have the same characteristics as what Jonathan saw. It looks almost like a white cylinder cruising through the daytime sky, not making any noise, has no blinking lights, and has no recognizable features. Look at this thing. It looks almost identical to what he saw, and it appears to have the same angle as the one that Jonathan saw in Tennessee, not making any sound, cruising at about the same speed. This is the original video. I didn't do anything to this except zoom in to try to get a better look. Great observation by Becky out of Carthage, Illinois. This next video footage was sent in by Jawan, and it's more than likely a sighting of one of the Starlink satellite trains that's orbiting planet Earth. It has some narration, and here we go.
Wait, son, like.
I just feel something in my spirit, in my gut, too. Man, it's crazy.
Son.
And then this happened.
Look, dude, I
can't even get a picture.
18.
Look, dude, I can't.
18 ships. They ships.
Are y'all seeing? Y'all, look, can you get a picture?
Yeah,
I can't get a picture.
Look up.
Oh my goodness. I can't.
Or it's probably, it's the Starlight system, could be.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
it
Lord
moving?
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
Yes.
I can't
Is
get
it
a
really
picture.
moving?
Yes.
How you getting a picture?
Let me see your phone.
We gotta get somewhere
Yeah,
darker
baby.
so
Look,
we can
do it
see
for me,
it.
baby. Mama can't get a picture.
Right
Oh my
here.
God.
My bad, y'all.
You almost made me hit this dash.
My bad, my bad.
Oh, can't get. Stop.
Swear that
Look,
on
they
that.
look. They coming down in. Look, they disappearing. Oh my God. I got it.
It's gone.
Oh,
It's gone.
It's gone, bro.
Y'all see that? It's gone.
They pulled the car over to the side of the road to get a better look at what was more than likely a Starlink satellite train, and I really love their enthusiasm. And if you've never seen this before in the nighttime sky, and I don't think they had seen a Starlink satellite train cruise over, that's definitely what that is. And as you heard Juwan say in the video, it's probably a Starlink satellite train that they spotted above Killeen, Texas on August 8th of 2023. Great observation, guys. Thanks for sharing. This next video footage is of yet another cylinder in the daytime sky. However, this cylinder appears to be dark. Video footage by Martin MacArthur goes back to April 11th of 2023 at 7:52 a.m. Check this out. Again, this is not an airplane, a helicopter, has no blinking lights, and was not making any noise. Here in just a second, I'm going to zoom in close, looking for any possible recognizable features. Wings, tail fin, maybe a blinking light, and there were none. A solid, dark cylinder moving through the daytime sky. Looks almost identical to the white cylinder spotted by Becky and Jonathan. However, this one is dark in broad daylight. And here it is in slow motion. I zoomed in as close as I could without becoming too overly pixelated. I modified a couple of segments of the video, and right there's the modifications. Again, no wings, no tail fins, or anything recognizable. Another mysterious object in the daytime sky. And speaking of skies, also have more video footage of ominous skies from the recent storms moving across the country. Video here by Michael out of Monument, Colorado from August 2nd of 2023. Very dark, low to the ground, ominous clouds above Colorado as they recently had storms moving through the area. And this is a photo of the storm as it was approaching his location. Going from Colorado to Nashville, Tennessee, lightning, cloud to ground lightning right there making contact with the ground. Video footage by Taylor going back to July 20th of 2023. Multiple cloud to ground strikes. This video footage here was sent in by Caroline R. Not sure of the location, but she couldn't help but notice these very photogenic dark beams in the sky at either sunrise or sunset. Not sure which. Either way, these were very photogenic indeed. That's why she took the video, shared it with me. I'm sharing it with you guys. Probably a version of crepuscular rays. Toledo, Illinois, Cindy going back to June 29th of 2023. That is one super photogenic sky. That looks like a triple-decker shelf cloud off in the distance as far as she could see in both directions. And going from Illinois to Ohio, Garfield Heights, Ohio, Tanika W, July 2nd of 2023, 5:45 p.m. Very ominous looking sky here. Shelf cloud looks like a double-decker shelf cloud rolling through their location as storms were moving into the Garfield Heights area back on July 2nd. Here's a still view from that video footage by Tanika. Going from storms to double-decker rainbows. Augusta, Georgia, Deanna, August 8th of 2023. Spectacular bright pink sky with a double-decker rainbow there in the foreground out of Augusta, Georgia. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red banner that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.